Welcome, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. This is Yogalates. We'll need a block and a ring. So we're going to start standing. Take this block and just place it onto a firm surface. And I want to give a disclaimer here. If the block is too much of a lift for you, because we're going to put our heels onto it, try it out. If it doesn't work, then just roll your mat up a few times and you can lift up that way. So if it works for you, you're gonna prop your heels up like you're on your tippy toes. Those heels are up onto the block. Take that ring out in front of you and we're just gonna start squatting low, up and down. Get as low as you can, almost like you're sitting onto that block. And then right back up. Warming up through the quads. Again, if you feel unstable at all with your heels on that block, then just roll your mat a few times so that you can have a little bit lift in your heels. And if you don't like the heel lift at all, just take your block away and just squat down and up. We're warming up through those quads. Make sure your knees are always pointing in the direction of your toes. Quads are a great place to warm up because they are like the furnace for your body. Once you get your quads warmed, largest muscle, largest bone are in those thighs right there. I'm just going down and up. Good. Keep going. If you ever feel like you need to hold on to something, pretend like that ring is a rail or some straps and just squeeze into it to help continue this movement. Good, find a breath that works for you. I like to lower on the exhalation and inhale on the lengthening up. But just breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Good, 10 more. Good, keep going. 7, 8, 9, one more. 10. All right, keep the block near you. I'm going to show you first without the block, then we'll have a modification with the block. Step right foot forward, left foot all the way back behind you in a curtsy. Take that ring right out in front of you, dip down. When you come up, see if you can lift up the leg, right back into that curtsy. Leg lifts, down and up. If you wanted to, you could try standing on your block, but only do that if you feel safe and stable. I don't even know about it. Good, keep going. Good, keep going. 8, 12 more. 10, 12, 8 more. Good. 1, 2. I'm losing balance. Keep going. 5 more. 4, 1 more. Woo. All right, we're gonna go right into the other side. Same thing, other side. Switch that left leg out in front, right leg back behind you. Take a few, curtsying down and up. When you're ready, add that leg lift. I'm gonna try standing on my block. It always takes me a few to really get in the rhythm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more. 2, 3, 1 more. And 4. All right, if you did not use your block, find your block. We're not gonna do the leg swing, but we're gonna just stay in that curtsy, right foot onto the block, left foot back into that curtsy. We're just gonna stay here, little pulses down. That little lift with your leg is gonna increase that intensity. Make sure if your foot is longer than your block, like mine, make sure your heel is still on the block. Plug through your heel, dip that knee down. See if you can go as low as the block or maybe even lower. And this back left leg is all the way crossed over. Other side. Pulse that ring as you go. Keep that spine nice and lifted. Good, 15 more. Ten more. Keep pulsing that ring. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the right foot is gonna cross over your left knee. Or whatever foot you were standing on, that leg is gonna cross over that left knee, flex the foot, sit into that seat. Pulse your ring. Keep this foot flexed. We're sitting in our broken chair. Sit into it, ring straight out in front of your shoulders. Pulse, keep sitting low. Good. Pulse 20. 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hook that right foot onto the ring to get out to the side. So we're staying same side. If you need to, hold on to a ledge or the wall to get out to the side. Balance. Good. Look at something not moving. Breathe. One more breath. And then we're gonna cross it over to the left side. See if you can hold onto the ring with your left hand. Right arm goes out long. Hold and breathe. If you don't have a ring, you could use a towel or a strap. Good. Breathe, 3 more breaths. Good. On the exhalation, release. Shake it out. All right, we had our right foot on before. Now we're gonna have our left foot on. So we're going the other side. If you weren't with your right foot, go to your other side. My dog's drinking my water. All right. Now take that curtsy lunge here. Stabilize in your front foot into the heel. And then when you're ready, dip low. Try to go lower or just at least as low as your block. So that block is gonna help us get even deeper into that curtsy lunge. Pulse your ring as you go. Keep pushing into that front heel, 20 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Good, 10 more. 2, 3, 4. Keep squeezing that ring. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now this left leg crosses over in that figure 4, broken chair. Start sitting low, flex this foot. Sit low, ring right out in front of you, belly button tucked in. You should feel a stretch on the IT band, and then pulse your ring, 20. Good, keep sitting nice and low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay balancing if you can. Hook left foot onto the ring. Right arm counterbalances you. Hold, look at something not moving. Breathe, find that balance. Good. And then if you can, start shifting it across the midline of your body. Hold onto the ring with your right hand. Left arm goes out to the side. And then hold and breathe. Just 3 more deep breaths. And exhalation releases. Quick drink of water. We're gonna move into some flows with a 3-legged dog into a push-up. Actually, we won't start there. So when you're ready, find your down dog. We're just gonna start in our down dog. Warming up, stretch out through the calves, the Achilles heel, into the hamstrings. So just stay here, stretch if you want to, walk your dog. And I'm gonna demo what we're gonna do as you just stretch in your down dog, either walking or staying there. So you can stay in the down dog, you don't have to do it with me yet, I'm gonna demo. So we're gonna move from down dog, round through the spine, find a plank position and adjust your stance as needed. Find that plank position, take a push up, move back into your down dog. My dog thinks I'm talking to her. I keep saying dog. All right, so it's gonna be down dog, adjust your position so you can move comfortably, rounding through the back, into plank, push up, round back in to down dog. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start. And again, it's gonna take a few for you to really get your adjustment to move comfortably from down dog to plank. Then take your push up and then back into down dog. Take your time. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. We're gonna move through these for about a minute, and then we're gonna do the same thing in a three-legged dog coming up, but you can always move back to this two-legged down dog. I just made that up. Just the normal down dog. If the three-legged dog is too much for you. So that's why I want us to practice this first. Getting a nice adjustment, nice flow. Just take your time. It's not about how many you do. Try to think about your form, your muscles, your breath. Just overall working together with your body. Good. Good, yes, I'm seeing some nice form. Just take your time rounding, straightening your back. Move through it. Take about one more with both legs down, and then we'll try to lift up one leg. The next time you come into your down dog, find a three-legged dog, extend the right leg all the way back. Deep breath in, just like you're taking a down dog. Hover that leg off the ground till you come into your push-up. See if you cannot touch the leg to the ground. But of course, at any time, if you need to, you can touch it onto the ground. The challenge is to try to keep it lifted the whole time. And the good news is this is counting as our push-ups too. Good, just at your own pace. We're gonna take about 5 more with this side, and then we'll switch sides. So if you're not at my count, that's okay. If you do a little bit more, a little bit less. Good. Try to take one more this side. And then we're just gonna switch legs. Other side, three-legged dog. When you're ready, move into that plank type position. Take a push-up, right back into that three-legged dog. Remember, if you need to, it can just be regular dog. Going into it. Always you can put your knee, one knee or both knees onto the ground to do your push-up also. So just breathe, move, keep moving. Whatever you do, try to just keep moving. About 5 more. Again, if you're not with my count, that's okay. Just keep moving. Two more, try to give me 2 more. And meet back in downward facing dog. Start walking your hands up towards your feet. Stay here. Hug into your legs. Take a nice deep stretch through the legs. Walk your hands over to your right leg. Hug in. Try to extend your right arm up. Breathe. You can stay here if this feels good, or option to bend your left knee. Wrap your right hand behind you. Left hand is going to interlace. Try to hug onto your fingers. Right leg stays straight. Left arm wraps between the legs, right arm behind you. Good. Stay here. Breathe, or you could just keep that arm up. Good. On the exhalation, release both hands back down to the earth. Switch sides. Left leg is going to straighten, right leg is going to bend. Hug into that left leg. Really get deep into it. And then if it's available, left arm up. Stay here for just a moment. And then if you want to, you can add your bind. Right hand wraps around and catches your left hand behind you. Stretch and breathe. Good. Good, one more deep breath. And the exhalation slowly unwinds. Squeeze your knees and your ankles together. Your feet are going to be just slightly pointed out to the corners of the room with about a fist distance in between. Sit low in a chair pose. Try to tuck in that tailbone. Good. Stay lifted through your chest. Squeeze your knees together. Good. And just little pulses, get low. Keep squeezing your knees and ankles together. If you need to, you can have a little lift in the heels when you come down, kind of like when we started. Helps to put a little lift sometimes. Good, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna try to stay low. Take your right elbow to the left side, and then press, open up the heart to the ceiling. Good. Breathe here, keep pressing, keep squeezing those knees together. Two more deep breaths. And the exhalation brings us back to center, into that chair. We're gonna take those little pulses again. Get low. Squeeze the knees. Knees are glued together. Good. And keep going, keep that chest lifted. 2, 3. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low, twist to the other side. Left elbow, right knee. Gaze upward, breathe. Good. 2 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, come back to center, hands come onto the ground. Start walking your feet out as wide as you can with the feet comfortably flat onto the ground. Keep your feet flat onto the ground. Start walking your hands out. When you feel like your heels are gonna lift off the ground, press it back. Think of a really wide leg, downward facing dog. Chin into the chest. Stay here as long as you need. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. So the first choice is step in into that floating tabletop, step out, press back into this extended wide leg, downward facing dog. Or if you want to, you could jump into that floating tabletop and back out. So remember, step or jump, floating tabletop, out and in. As long as you need to, stay in that wide downward facing dog. Think of that as your resting pose. And you can take this as slow or as fast as you want. The faster you go, the faster your heart rate will be, so the more cardio. The slower you go, it'll be more about strength and stretching. So take what you need. We're gonna be here for about 1 minute. Good, 30 more seconds. You want to speed it up a little bit? Up to you. Good, 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna end in that floating tabletop position. Come to your floating tabletop. Walk your hands out to plank position. Take a push up. Keep your knees hovered. Walk into your floating tabletop. Right back out. Plank, push up, floating tabletop. Hold a nanosecond. Right back out. This is where you're gonna be so happy to find your plank pose. Rest in your plank pose as long or as little as you need. Try to keep those knees hovered the whole time. Don't forget about your push-up. I almost did. Whew. You need to add a down dog in there somewhere. Keep going. 30 more seconds. You guys got this. Floating tabletop, plank, push up. If you need to, take a down dog or stretch. And right back into it. 20 more seconds. Whew. One more. And then you can set your knees onto the ground, point your toes. Take a few cat-cows. Rounding and arcing, move through your spine. Good, we just have like 5 more minutes. We're gonna finish up with some core. Whew. All right, so find a nice flat tabletop back. Extend right arm, left leg. Find a balance. Stretch both ends of the room. Circle wrist and ankle. Feel your core strong. Belly button up towards your spine. Rotate wrist and ankle other way. And then we're gonna bring it in and lengthen out. When you crunch in, make it feel good, like a stretch. In and out. 3, 2, one more. And 1. Find that tabletop position. Other side. Left arm, right leg. Stabilize the core. Move around the wrist and the ankle one way. Good. Other way. Stretch out as far as you can. And then bring it in and out. Good, 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. flip over, find your block and your ring. We're gonna sit onto our block. Sit onto that block. And this is gonna be just your tailbone. So I like this because it forces us to just stay on our tailbone. Find that ring, hook it onto one of your feet, whatever side you feel like going, because we're gonna go both sides. And bend it in and out, in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep this leg where it is. Take that ring out to the side of the same leg. So I have my left leg, left arm. Right arm's gonna extend out, press the ring down, leg up. Good, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Other side. Hook onto that foot to ring. Bring it in and out. Nice straight spine. Balancing on that block. In and out. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, good, 1 more, and then keep that leg out there. Release the ring out to the side of the same leg that's long. Bring your other arm out. Pulse your ring down, leg up for 20. 16, 13, 12. Good, 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, remove your ring. Both hands are gonna come under your shoulders. If your block is bothering you, you can take it out of the way or reset onto it. Those knees are gonna bend, tabletop your legs, just the right leg out, up, table. Left leg, out, down, up, table. We're gonna alternate. One side, other side. Those hands are just stabilizing you. Try to squeeze your elbows together, shoulders together. Your fingers can point forward or out to the side. Good, if that block is really bothering you, you can move it out of the way. All right, now we're gonna extend that one leg out, whatever leg it is, to get out to the side, up, around, table. Extend other leg out to the side, up, around, table. Similar to what we were doing before, but little half circles with your long leg. Out, up. 5 more each side. 6, 7, 7. Good. 8, 8, 9, 9, one more each side. 10, 10, and release. Take your block in between your knees. This is our last thing, and then we can go eat. All right, so take your block in between your knees. Ring comes right out in front of you. Lean back, squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you. Right before you feel like you just want to lay back onto the ground, start pulsing into that ring. Pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it up as high as you can without falling out. Look over to the right side, back to the center. Look over to the left. Center. I want you to keep that ring up high. Just look as far as you can one way, center, and the other way. Center, 10 each side, and then we're done. Try to keep squeezing that block and the ring. So your legs are not moving. You're just squeezing that block and ring. Good, 5 more each way. 4, 4, see if you can lean back a little bit more. Last 3 each way. 3, see if you can straighten those arms just a little bit more. 2, 2, last 1 each way. 1, and 1. Good job, you guys. Woo! I'm sweating. Hopefully you got your cardio, your stretch, your strength, all of it.